CCC family, it's Dawn Marie with Custom Comfy Crochet, and today I'm going to show you how to make this really cool, I'm calling it Butterfly Kisses headband, and it's all done in this beautiful rainbow color I got from Hobby Lobby. I'll put that in the description box below if you want to find the exact color that I used. But this is technically Tunisian crochet. I am going to be using a Tunisian hook, but you could definitely do this with just a regular hook. It would just need to not have the, so like in this one, you've got a very short hook. You would need like probably a longer hook to get over it to get what you need to get done. So you could use a normal one if you don't have a Tunisian hook. And if you don't know how to Tunisian crochet, you're still going to be able to figure this out. It's really easy, and I'm going to go slow so that you can understand it, okay? So I do want to ask you to please first like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notify me bell if you haven't done so yet so that you can get notified of my future videos, and please share. That helps more than anything, and I really appreciate it, okay? So let's get into the materials. I am using a Tunisian hook. It's a 4.5 millimeter Tunisian hook. But as I said, you don't have to use one. If you have one, go ahead, okay? You're also going to need a pair of scissors and a darning needle. Also, this totally depends, this project, on how big the circumference of the person's head that you're making. For the one that I made to go around my head loosely and comfortably, because this is technically an ear warmer, so I wanted it to be nice and, you know, loose. I didn't want it to be tight. It's approximately 22 inches, okay? So bear that in mind. 21 to 22 inches is what you're going to need for just a normal size adult head, okay? So let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so to get started, you're going to make a slip knot, and you're going to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And then you're going to pick up loops going all the way down, okay? So you're going to go right into your next stitch. You're going to pull up a loop, and you're not going to go through anything. And you're just going to keep doing that all the way down, pulling up loops. If you're familiar with Tunisian crochet, then you know this. But if you're not, you're just going to keep going down, pulling up loops, not going through anything. And by the end, you should still have 15 because you're counting that one that's still on your hook from the beginning. Okay. So you see, you're not using that much of the Tunisian hook, so you could definitely use a regular crochet hook, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back. So we're going to go through one loop, pull through, and yarn over and go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and just keep doing that all the way to the end. And then you go through your last 2, and this is what it looks like, just like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start making these pretty butterfly stitches going back and forth. So what you're going to do is right here and this stitch right here, so you've got this line and this line and this line and this line, all these lines going all the way down. Those are going to count as our stitches, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go right behind this one and through right there, and then we're going to pull up going behind it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? And then we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4 and go in behind this 5th one here, and yarn over and go behind that line right there, pull up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and remember, we're not going through anything, we're just keeping all of this on our loop. Then, on our hook, and then we're going to skip 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and right behind there, right behind that 4th one, you're going to pull up 6 loops again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and into this last one right here, into this 4th one. So not this one, not this last one here, but this one right here. You're going to go behind that and do the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and it looks just like this. And after you do this first row, it's going to be really easy to keep doing them after that. Okay, and so now what you're going to do, yarn over, and you're going to go through half of these stitches. Now you can count them, you know, on each side if you want, but I literally just look and go through half. So I'm going to yarn over and go through half of these, just like that, and then I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then I'm going to go through the rest. Then in between those, I'm going to go through just once, and then go through half again, then chain 2, go through the rest, chain 1, go through half, chain 2, go through the other half, chain 1, go through half, chain 2, go through the rest, just like that. And that's what it looks like right there. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, and we're going to go right back into the middle of these spaces, and that's where we're going to work. So now I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to go right in the middle here, I'm going to pull up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I'm going to go into the middle of my next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to go into the middle of the next one. And as you can see, I'm not working through anything. I'm just going to keep them all on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And into my last one, yarn over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and that's what it looks like right there. And then you're going to, again, just like you did before, you're going to yarn over and go through half of those. Then you're going to chain 2, yarn over, go through the rest, chain 1, yarn over, go through half of those, chain 2, go through the other half, chain 1, go through half, chain 2, go through the other half, chain 1, go through half, chain 2, go through the rest, just like that. And then you would chain 1, and then you would start all over again. So go into the middle of this stitch right here and pull up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then to the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then into the last one in the middle there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this is what it looks like. And again, we're going to do this one more time together. You're going to yarn over, go through half of this big puff stitch here, then chain 2, then go through the other half, then chain 1, go through half, chain 2, go through the other half, chain 1, go through half, chain 2, go through the other half, chain 1, go through half, chain 2, and go through the other half. And then you would chain 1 and start all over again, and you would just keep going back and forth doing this easy stitch, really easy, back and forth until you get the length that you need to go around your head or whoever you're making this for. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish mine, and I'll be back in just a minute. You get the length that you need, and then I'm going to show you how to close it all up and finish it. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's all done, and I've got it folded in half. And now I'm just going to sew these ends together. The way this Tunisian is worked, one side can be a little bit more crooked than the other, but it's okay, it'll even out. So I've just left a long string at the end to sew these together. So I'm going to put that onto my darning needle, and I'm going to go through each stitch here at the end to join. And I am going to flip this, inside out so you can't see the join. So just bear that in mind with whatever side you want to be pointing out. And again, I'm just using a whip stitch to close this up. Very easy. I do want to make sure that I try to go through a good thick piece though. I don't want there to be holes after I sew this in at the end. Okay, so just like that. And then I'm going to work this in here 3 times. And then when you turn it out, you can barely see the join at all. Looks really good. But like I said, if you wanted to do like a row of buttons here, you can. What I'm gonna do is take some beads, and I'm going to place them just like this, going down. I'm going to sew them on just to give it a little accent, just like that. So those are things that you can do on yours to make it individual for yours. So, but this is really cool. It's a great headband ear warmer to have, really colorful, would match any kind of outfit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you need any help or anything, don't hesitate to ask. You can obviously ask below in the comments section. I try to get to everyone that has a question, but if you're not comfortable with that, I have a Gmail, I have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you can find me at all those places too. I'll see you soon. Happy crocheting. Bye-bye.